Hi and welcome back to Park to Legend. Here we are today with a transfer special, so please do like, subscribe and get notified to all of the future uploads you see from the Priisek channel. There is no Lamorna, there is no Presley, this is just pure and simple transfers, with a difference today. And one of the big differences, we're not actually at the end of the season and we're not in the transfer window yet, but hey ho. The main thing is Moutinho has picked up Player of the Season for Europa League. Absolutely unbelievable. There's a whole host. Hang on, let me just go through them. So, as it stands, Arsenal set a record for Europa League goals. It was 40 goals before, set by Newcastle. We have smashed 41. One more, that'll do. Moutinho set a record for average rating from his 15 appearances, an 8.31. Previous record, 7.87 for 9 appearances from Vanderson, who is still a player who is only 28 and not that bad a player actually. But Moutinho has absolutely annihilated that record. Goal scoring record, 20 goals scored by Moutinho in the Europa League. Previous record, 17 goals by Radamel Falcao back in 2010. And he is actually still clickable because he's a coach with Valencia of all places. Fair enough. Ramsdale picks up the Clean Sheet Award for the most clean sheets of 10 in the Europa League. Moutinho, most man of the matches. It just keeps going. 8 man of the match appearances by Moutinho in the Europa League. Previously 5. Smashed it. What else we got here? So he's also been named as the Europa League Player of the Season. Ek comes in at second as well behind Isaac, who is third. So that's just unbelievable. Moutinho wins the Golden Boot for most goals scored in the Europa League. Isaac in there again. And Ali Akman, who is a 28-year-old Turkish lad. Moutinho also wins Young Player of the Year for the Europa League. It's just a Europa League feast, isn't it? Now, the formation they're playing is rather strange, but it has fitted in quite a few of our boys. Ramsdale, Hutchinson, Saliba, Noble at the base, with Milinkovic-Savic. Look at that pairing. Lashley there as well. And Moutinho. Obviously, we don't play with wingers, so they've sort of messed that up a little bit. But that is great news. We're also going to praise Saliba as well for all his conduct. So what we're actually going to do, we're just going to find out how we get on in that last Premier League game of the season against Southampton. We're not playing it, we're just going fast forwarding. So final game of the season was a 3-1 victory away at Southampton. Alan Moutinho with yet another hat-trick, which is crazy because, and there it is, Alan Moutinho finished 1 goal ahead of Erling Haaland and 6 ahead of Dane Scarlett. He also picked up highest average rating, Marcos second highest rating, and Ek third highest ratings, all 3 of them there. Moutinho was second on the assist in the league as well. He was also joint first should we say, with Haaland there again. And also joint first was Ramsdale for clean sheets with Onana. So fantastic stuff there, end of the season. Unbelievable. Moutinho picks up, was it golden shoe, golden boot, whatever you want to call it? I'm not quite sure what it is this day and age. Moutinho was very, very happy with our support. Oh, great stuff. And here we go with more awards. This is just award central. I know we're doing a bit out of sync, but this is how it's going. I haven't even seen the end of season business yet. Moutinho picks up Footballer of the Year. English Footballer of the Year award goes to Moutinho. Players Player of the Year goes to Moutinho. The Romanian is scooping up awards left, right and centre. Top goal scorer, that's the one. He's beat Haaland. Absolutely fantastic. Also picks up English Young Player of the Year award. Onana gets Golden Glove. I don't know why, because they both end up with 20. Maybe games played or something? Goals conceded. Right, okay. Right, Team of the Year. Manchester United obviously dominating it a lot. not happy. Saliba's in there, Ek and Moutinho. The rest is United. Don't like to see it, do we? We've clicked on another day and it's finally clicked around and we have got our end of season business. But one piece of interesting thing is Thierry Henry has hailed youngster Alan Moutinho for his performance in the 3-1 victory over Southampton. And let's just have a little look, because the thing that's happened, Moutinho is now an elite striker. I don't know why it's taken so long to click over. And even though it's still saying that his best position is as a right winger, because if you put him as a striker, advance forward, on attack, in the old tactics, 9. Stick him out there as a inverted winger on attack, is it? Inverted winger on attack. That's his best role. Absolute and utter rubbish. Moutinho, you are the best player in the world as that. And we just switch it back again, look, and yeah, 9. I don't get it. It even says it there, that he is a striker. I don't know. Moutinho has been drafted into the best 11 squad as well. Just the squad, he's not in the team yet. So Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Saliba, White, Tierney, Goretzka, Fabian, Saka, Smith Rowe, Gakpo and Gabriel Jesus. I would have thought Moutinho would be in here pretty soon. So what we'll do, we'll just have a look through all these bits and bobs. Season expectations, work within the wage budget, yes. Sign players to sell for a profit. Now I don't get why that's there. We're not a selling club. Can we negotiate that out? It's a new thing that's been added in. We've added this, we feel the club could improve by... right, it's because of the financial position. Sign players that we could sell on for a profit. Okay, can we take it out? Suggest? No, they're not having that. Fair enough. But yeah, so what they want to do, reach the latter stage of the Champions League, qualify for the Champions League, so obviously not looking to win the league yet. Be competitive in the 4 competitions. That's fair enough. Squad information, Saka, Ramsdale, Saliba. Now Ramsdale won't sign a new deal at the moment because there is a World Cup going on, which they've got Kazakhstan and Canada. So that should be interesting. But as it stands, he won't sign a new deal until after the World Cup. That's not great news. But what we really want to see... destination. Maybe we'll go to China. Yes, let's go to China for a change. Players all coming back. Mentoring groups and stuff. Not worried about the team meeting because that's just a load of bump. Season review. Oh, this is going to be good. So there we are with the beautiful double. And for our signings, we didn't make that many this year. So he says... Christian Ek, a B, at £81 million, 17 goals, 19 assists there, look, absolutely unreal. Christian Ek, world-class midfielder. João Marcos, C-. Okay, but he was our signing of the season. 17 goals, 12 assists, a 7.41. Livramento, the elite fullback. 2 goals, 10 assists, a 7.25. Hutchinson, just classed as centre-back now, not elite anymore. Interesting. He actually got 6 goals and 2 assists from a 7.14. David Fernandez, 14 goals, look, 8 starts, that's all he had. 45 substitute appearances, a 7.13. Lashley, oof, we overpaid for him apparently, 125 million. I ain't saying that, he's an England international. He's surely, how many caps he got for England now? A 1-cap wonder. Okay. But he had no goals, 6 assists, a 7.09. Milinkovic, first season, a 7.06, 2 goals, 4 assists as well. Harvey Elliott, 5 goals, 6 assists, a 7.03. Bitsabu, 1 goal, 6.99. Antipov, obviously played a lot of games near the end of the season. 1 assist, no goals, 6.99 again. Gravenberch, 2 goals, 5 assists, a 6.94. Gilbert, loads of substitute appearances, 1 assist, a 6.81. Siren Jones, we actually started him in the last game of the season against Southampton, a 6.8 there, just to give him a bit of blood in. And Pedersen, a 6.66 for those 2 starts and 6 off the bench. Border pleased, a B+, absolutely fantastic stuff. That's good, what we like to see. Obviously we want to start a bit better this season if we can. Europa League, a B- for winning it. Okay, fair enough. FA Cup, a C+. Right. Carabao Cup, a B for winning it. So they're more impressed with the Carabao Cup than the Europa League. Fair enough. Biggest win of the season, Boleslav 7-1. Match to remember, the 3-3 comeback against Manchester City. What a game it was. And goal of the season goes to Alan Moutinho. The Arsenal striker delighted fans and pundits alike, scoring a free kick from 28 metres. Let's go and have a look, shall we? It was yet again another game where he scored a hat-trick, but it was the first goal in his hat-trick. What a free kick. To be honest, the keeper's got a touch. It's sort of like, it's a great goal, but it's not that great, is it? I suppose because it's so far out. SAKA with the most shirt sales, Moutinho, Ek, Milinkovic and Harvey Elliott. We haven't gained any more on our reputation. Money, sort of there or thereabouts, isn't it? How we lined up, Ramsdale, Livramento, Saliba, Hutchinson, Lashley, Noble at the base, Ek, Tunka, Hadji, Moutinho and Marcos. Not too bad. So Hadji on a 6.99, only one who didn't make it into the light greens. How did we do with the old accolades? We picked up Manager of the Month in October. That was it. Fans Player of the Year, Moutinho. Young Player of the Year, Moutinho. Signing of the Season, Marcos. Goal of the Season, Moutinho. Top goal scorer, Moutinho. Most assists, Moutinho with 21. 49 goals he hit, absolutely crazy. Most man of the matches, Moutinho with 18. Highest average rating, Moutinho with 7.7. Surely, okay, Bitsaboo picked up the most pass completion. Thought Moutinho might have had that as well, just for the hell of it, but no. Competition awards. Right, should we just go through this boy's accolades? Because this is just ridiculous. European Golden Boy, Moutinho. Europa League Player of the Season, Moutinho. Golden Boot, Europa League, Moutinho. Young Player of the Season for the Europa League, Moutinho. English Footballer of the Year, Moutinho. Football English Players Player of the Year, Moutinho. Premier League Top Goal Scorer, Moutinho. And Premier League's Young Player of the Year, Moutinho. Record breakers, just goes on. The accolades this lad's got is crazy. Most goals in a season, Moutinho, 49 goals. Most assists in a season, 21 for Moutinho. Most clean sheets, Ramsdale, and Moutinho picks up most man of the matches. Well, Arsenal have been brilliant since turning it on in the middle of the season. Their football was a joy to watch. Thank you very much, Sky Sports, winning those two trophies, the Europa League and the Carabao Cup. A remarkable season for Arsenal. Really began to pick up speed in the middle of their campaign. Dynamic timeline is looking rather dynamic. Oh, hello. This looks a bit different. So we had our 400th game in charge. Cup winners, Europa League winners, it's all there in gold. Look, beautiful stuff. Building for the future. All these players named in the next gen. That's good. Best of the best. The English... Oh, so that's for Moutinho. Oh, he's on my timeline as well now. Moutinho. Oh, he's here, look. Moutinho. And Moutinho. Why is he on my timeline? Get your own. So the club have just injected a load of money in. And as it stands at the moment, we've now got nearly £80 million. But all of our transfer budget is gone. I spoke to Ramsdale. He said, I'm not going to sign a contract. And it wasn't, I'm not going to sign a contract because of the World Cup. I thought I'd just try it again. He wants a new challenge. So I've gone and got a new goalkeeper. Stephen Turkin, our boy from Bournemouth. He's coming in for £96 million. His release clause, we've met it. We've had to tweak the wage budget to get the money because obviously we only had about £90 million. So we've tweaked it around. But Stephen Turkin is coming in, and this boy really is an instinctive goalkeeper, and he really is. I loved him at Bournemouth, and we're going to bring him in. He's not actually been playing much football last season compared to usual, which is completely crazy. I don't quite get what's gone on there. You know, it's just one of those things that happens sometimes, and I think what is actually happened, because I think, so looking at it, Murrick has played every single game for Bournemouth this season, and Turkin hasn't played a single game. And in fact, they've had another youngster. Has he been playing? No. So who's actually been the backup goalkeeper? Because he's not played a single game in the Premier League, or has he been the cup goalkeeper last season? Let's have a little look. So no. So Turkin's not actually played a game of football this season at all. So he's had a season out, which is an absolute disaster for him, but we are going to bring him in, and he'll probably be the first choice goalkeeper because looks like Ramsdale's heading out. So here we are on the 9th of June, and the first lot of signings are coming because the transfer window is now open. So as it stands, who have we got in first of all? The first one is a B from the fans. The fans' reaction is that they are excited about this signing because of his potential. Torsten Bär. Now this lad is an Austrian, and he has been bought for Route 1 FM because he has been playing out in Austria, and we've done him a favour because he's been doing us a favour with the beautiful kits that you see for this lovely, lovely game. If anybody wants them, link in the description down below. Look at these. It's absolutely stunning. The job he's done for me is fantastic. So Torsten, he is absolutely fantastic actually. 3.5 star potential, but I think it's because we've got so many great players that his potential probably is down a little bit, but he can be a Carolero, a Mazzala, he can do all of those sorts of roles, and we're absolutely delighted to have him. Stefan Turkin, yes, we've seen him already. 4-star potential, 2.5 star current ability, valued at £123 million. Oh my goodness me. Harry Aboa, he is a wonder kid. 3.5 star potential. Again, see, he's a wonder kid at 3.5 stars. This is what I mean. It's so sort of all over the place. A ball-winning midfielder, central midfielder, Carolero again, someone who can just do a great job for us. He has gone back out on loan to Tulsa just to progress him a little bit more, really. I think this lad could be really, really good for the future. And Bernard Volz, this lad is another one. 4-star potential. He's just great player. A left back who, again, only a youngster, hasn't cost us a lot of money. So if we go and have a look actually how much they all did cost, bolted onto the end of last season, Torsten Bär 6 million, Volts 6 million, Obero is 6.75, and then 96 for Turkin. But has anybody gone out yet? Yes, Obero has gone back out on loan. So that's it. Well, here we are on the 1st of July, and things are starting to look a little bit interesting. We did say before about SAKA, he's now 28 years old, and apparently La Liga's window has opened, and the first deal that's popped up is the fact that Barcelona want to buy him for £77 million. Atletico and Real Madrid are all looking at it as well. So we'll see what happens there. But we have got all sorts of things going on. Code of conduct, players moving left, right and centre, possibly. We'll see. Well, we've gone another day, and Rob Johns. He's not happy that he's not playing football. He come to me, he had a moan. I couldn't appease him. He's requested to leave, and he wants to leave for £23 million. So as we aren't playing with wingers properly anymore, bye-bye Mr. Rob Johns. Well, here we go. Barcelona have come in with an offer of £81 million for SAKA, and I'm going to accept it. Yes, Camparo's wanted by Juventus as well. There's all sorts going on. We're trying to get rid of some of the players. We've only gone on literally half a day, and things are starting to hot up. We're going to accept it. £72 million with bonuses, £81 million for SAKA. That could be reinvested beautifully. Well, interesting things are afoot, and Adam Camparo has gone to Barcelona for £30 million. He is a wonder kid, and he is a good player, but he just wasn't quite getting to the levels we want him. You know, 5th choice striker. There's lots of better strikers at the club. It's maybe a mistake, but finishing of 11, he's more of a support striker, and I think we've got better options. But what is happening is the £81 million deal has been confirmed, and SAKA is leaving us. As we click over, we will see that the legendary winger now, that he's now called a legend. Why has he changed to a legendary winger now that we've sold him? Maybe you've got to be at more than one club? I don't know. But Moutinho, we are trying to get him on a new contract as well. It has looking like he's going to wait for the work permit, and hopefully he'll be signing a brand new deal for us. Bye bye SAKA. Well, Alan Moutinho has now signed his new contract 5 years. I thought it was a 6-year deal. In fact, have we got an extra year? So 6-year deal. So great news. We've got him for the best part of his career. But somebody we've got for the next best part of his career is Ramsdale. Now, he didn't want to sign a new deal. England are out of the World Cup, and he come to me about a new deal, and we've now got Aaron Ramsdale on a new 3-year contract. So, so as it stands now, squad depth, we've got Ramsdale, Bazuna, Turkin, and Mekeleviv. I think we might move Mekeleviv on, because even Bazuna, I'm not sure. I thought Ramsdale was going to leave. Oh well, Aaron, we've still got our world-class goalkeeper. Excellente. But on top of that, we had a big load of money burning a hole in our pocket. And our director of football, Pablo Longuera, he's a clever man because he has gone and got a new signing. Phil Samuels is a 5-star potential, 1.5-star current ability, 16-year-old English striker. He is on £180 a week. Now, don't get me wrong, he's on a youth contract because that's what he's got to do at the minute. But just look at the state of this player. Dribbling of 14, finishing of 14, first touch of 12, technique of 15, teamwork of 16, look, stamina and all that sort of thing. That will come to him in time. But my goodness me, decisions and determination of 15. An advanced forward, or a deep line forward, or a pressing forward. So slightly different to what we would normally play, but as the advanced forward, or even maybe deep lying, I'm not sure, but left-footed, likes balls into feet, places his shots. He's a Crystal Palace fan, and you're probably wondering how much we've spent on him. £46 million. Mr. Longuera, you are a god, son. You are an absolute god. He is coming. We've signed him. The board, the fan reaction is a B. I don't think I've ever had anything higher than a B. They are absolutely and utterly joyful. He will end up on 26 grand a week next year when he turns 17. But my goodness me, I think that this boy could be Harry Kane's record striker role, gone, goals, all that sort of jazz. I think so. He's only small, 5'5". He's going to be good. Longuera thinks so. Well, this is another great piece of news because here we go for the top goal scorer in the Premier League. Haaland, top. Gonna be, isn't he? Just have a little look. Look at the state of him. Let's bring him up full. I'll tell you what, we'll bring him up full for you. Look at the absolute mess this boy is in. Apparently, he's favourite. Moutinho is second favourite. Dane Scarlett, Højlund. Christian Eck is fifth favourite. From central midfield. Unless we play him up top, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But we have done our new squad numbers and all that sort of thing. Switched people around quite a bit because quite a few of them wanted to have a certain number. That normally means they could become somebody who sells a hell of a lot of shirts. We'll see. We've also, in this stage, sold a whole host more players. After SAKA went, Medler, another youngster who we had around the squad, 5.25 million. Steve Spencer. Now this lad, again, 23 years old, has gone out to Aston Villa for 36.5, going up to 39 million pounds. Nick Bassey, 1.6 million. Villalobos has gone to Tigres for nearly 27 million pounds. And Vivani, another one who was on the Next Gen award. I just looked at him and I thought, I don't really like you. Your stats aren't that great. You're 20 years old. You've only got 15 to 17. So that's sort of like 3.5 star potential. 16.5 million pounds. Thank you very much. 176 transfers out. 46 in. Finances. Scud load of money. Balance of 144 million pounds currently. We're rich. Finally, we're rich. Well, Mr. Longuera, you just don't disappoint, do you? They've got another youngster who, Julian Aravalo, £52 million possibly for the three-star player who is currently at PSG. A central midfielder, a Carolero, looking at the absolute Oh, goodness me. He's only 5'7", but look at this. Determination of 20. Vision 16. Passing of 16. Technique of 17. Decisions of 17. 15. Look at this. Fitness. Look at the boy. Natural fitness of 15. Stamina of 15. Dribbling of 15. Longera? You spoil me, son. I just hope we can get him. Well, a couple more days on, and youth junior coaching budgets have been accepted to be increased, and we've gone from an excellent academy to an exceptional academy coaching now, and youth recruitment has been improved from good to excellent as well. So that is great news. So looking at all the club information and stuff like that, where are we? I think we're now state-of-the-art training, worldwide reputation, state-of-the-art youth facilities. So is there anything else that we've not got? Can we get it any better? Maybe the youth recruitment can be a bit better? I don't know. But that to me at the moment is absolutely crazy. Well, he's only gone and done it again, and he. Pablo Longera. Arvalo is in. The world-class midfielder. How the hell are we going to fit them all in? I do not know. He's outspoken, but he is determined. But he is now in. And it's cost us £52 million. Pablo, you are just spoiling us. That is for sure. And one thing has happened. Oh yes. This is the best piece of transfer news all summer. Lissandro Martinez is going out to Al Ahly for £4 million. Thank you very much. Let's just make sure he's gone. The problem child. The last. I think, actually, looking at the squad now, I don't think there's any problems left. Oh, look at this midfield. Even Harvey Elliott has kicked on and become even better. 3 into 4 there. Tunker might miss out. Eck up top. Oh my goodness me. This is going to be some fun with this squad. Champions League, Premier League, anyone? I should blooming Coco. Well, as it stands at the moment, no more signings in, just the 2. Chotis has gone out to Derby on loan just to give him a bit of football, and we're looking at the moment that I don't think there's a lot more we can do. He says we are sorting out goalkeepers. So Mekalev is going out, hopefully, possibly to, I don't know, Anderlecht, Galatasaray or Club Americana. Dennis Simon. He potentially is waiting on a work permit for a £2.7 million deal. Now this lad is just off the scale. He is only 24 years old, but currently, look at the jumping reach of 20, aerial reach of 20. He's 24, 6'5". He's just an absolute beast. But it's 2.5 star potential, 2-star current ability. I don't get what is wrong with his star rating. So as it stands, he looks like he's coming in. Gavin Bazuna looks like he's going out to Crystal Palace for £15.5 million. And in our back pocket, we've still got £76 million to spend. And we are seconds away from the start of the season. And I tell you, we are looking 4th after all that. Ramsdale is now the goalkeeper. Saliba in defence. And that's it. We've got nothing else. Saliba, Moutinho, look. So Vinicius Jr. has come to Manchester City for £180 million a few seasons ago. He's now gone ahead of Moutinho, apparently, even though Vinicius Jr. isn't even higher than him. So I don't get how that happened. Why is someone who is a striker not up front? And one piece of bad news, Fernando Campos. Anybody remember him from Bournemouth? He's gone to Manchester United, and look at the absolute state of this boy. If I had known he was up for grabs, I would have had him in a heartbeat. He went to Manchester United for £48.5 million last season. We have missed out on an absolute superstar. And if we look at his information, I'm on his favoured personnel. Oh, I'm so disappointed we missed him. But, we can't have them all. We can try. He likes to play as wide centre-back. Oh, Just forget it, James, forget it. So as it stands at the moment, we are 4th in there. On the squad planner, we are just away, literally around the corner from the start of the season. Defenders, is he back up as a elite? See, Hutchinson's an elite central defender. I don't know where we'd improve this team. Comments down below, please, boys and girls. If you got this deep into the video, where would we improve this team? Well, answers on a postcard, please, boys and girls, because that is just one of the just craziest summers we've ever had. We have got rid of an absolute fortune in players. £224 million worth of players out, £92 million in. Please do like, subscribe and get notified. If you've enjoyed that, smash those thumbs, please. Come on. And let's get the first games of the season underway. We're away at Bournemouth and we've got Liverpool in the UEFA Super Cup. Oh my days. Here we go again, boys and girls. Season is about to start.